Hello and welcome to Week in Weird. My name is GiBi. If you're wondering why this video is a day late, it's because it's so hot that my camera kept overheating yesterday. It's because I got all the best hot takes. We're gonna jump right into the headlines right now. So from Deadline we get Universal's Elizabeth Banks-directed thriller Cocaine Bear sets winter 2023 release. Elizabeth Banks' next movie as a director, Cocaine Bear, will be hitting theaters on February 24th, 2023, Universal said on Monday. The movie stars my boy Alden Ehrenreich and actually is based on true events when a cocaine smuggling operation went wrong. The plane that was carrying the cocaine went down in the woods, and a local wild bear decided he wanted to eat all of it. The movie finds an oddball group of cops, criminals, tourists, and teens converging in a Georgia forest, where a 500-pound apex predator has ingested a staggering amount of cocaine and has gone on a coke-fueled rampage for more blow and blood. It's being produced by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, so you know it's gonna be good. And hopefully this production can be better than the last time that they teamed up with Alden Ehrenreich. Speaking of epic true stories that happened because someone ingested just too many drugs, a Braves game was interrupted when a fan decided to run onto the field shirtless and had to be tackled by security guards. In the bottom of the 9th inning, midway through a comeback for the Brewers, a shirtless fan hopped the outfield fence and started to sprint around the field at American Family Field. The fan evaded multiple security guards before making his way to home plate, where he was eventually caught and tackled by security guards. And of course, we got it. I wasn't ready. Oh man, I thought this was just some crazy guy who decided he wanted to jump the fence. No, he did this as a stunt. Oh! And this is just this. Oh lord, oh get him. This is just a fan filming. This isn't even like the official cameras. Or maybe it is. Although the quality's awful and you saw that guy's hand wave in front of the lens before. Oh, that's wonderful. I want to see him dancing in the beginning again. Hold on. There he goes. It's like the Spider-Man 3 dancing meme. After the fiasco ended, the game went into extra innings, with the Brewers completing a 4-run comeback with a home run. I don't care. The Brewers won. Toward the end of the video, you can see the streaker try to give Brewers player Jace Peterson a high five, but he gets rejected. Come on, the fan did all that. He at least deserves a high five. That's just some good reporting right there. We're only covering 4 stories this week, and this guy gets my choice for Hero of the Week. Especially compared to the next story, which kind of pisses me off. So every couple of years, Warner Brothers decides that they want to reboot Scooby-Doo, or give it a new spin-off. Sometimes this has extreme successes, like A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, or Mystery Incorporated, both fantastic shows. Sometimes you get Be Cool Scooby-Doo, which I didn't watch. It looks just god-awful. Then there's more experimental things, like Scooby and Shaggy Get a Clue. Yes, I am well-researched on my Scooby-Doo lore. Anyway, the newest Scooby-Doo production is a spin-off that focuses solely on Velma. This is a minor part of the story, but they did race-swap Velma to be the same race as series producer Mindy Kaling. Normally, I'm of the opinion that things like that aren't important, but it does feed into my overall question about why this is a Scooby-Doo show. If it's not focusing on the entire gang, and it's just Velma, and you're changing something about Velma, who's probably the least developed of the entire gang, then it might as well not even be Velma at that point. I'm kind of burying the lead here. The show is rated R. Mindy Kaling revealed one image from the show, and as you can see, this woman's head was sliced off, and she's bleeding on the ground, and there's naked women behind her. In Scooby-Doo, personally, I don't have a problem with when someone takes like a kids-oriented media and they make like a rated T satirical version for fans of it who grew up. Like the Transformers movies, that's not too bad. Even the first live-action Scooby-Doo movie by James Gunn was kind of edgy. But this is nothing. This isn't Scooby-Doo. What's the point? It's like Riverdale, except I care about Scooby-Doo. HBO Max announced the development of Velma last year, describing it as an original and humorous spin that unmasks the complex and colorful past of one of America's most beloved mystery solvers. I don't know who this is for, and I don't expect it to last very long. Now 2 years from now, when this is the highest rated thing on HBO Max and it has 3 seasons with 4 more on the way, you can clip that. Our final story comes straight out of the headlines of TikTok. The Hanger Reflex is a bizarre new viral TikTok trend. It's been a while since I talked about a stupid story that originated on TikTok. In fact, I don't know if I've even ever covered one of those on this series, but I know I've talked about them before. Got a video about a talking dog, which kind of segues from my last story. Maybe I should have done something with that. The latest trend to take over TikTok is the Hanger Reflex, a simple but genuinely mystifying challenge which involves stretching a wire coat hanger so that it fits over your head. Once in place, the wearer will find their head moving completely involuntarily either to the left or right. Genuinely mystifying. No, really, search Hanger Reflex on TikTok or Twitter and check out some of the videos of people freaking out over themselves. Wow. Oh my god. Now granted, this is not a wireframe, but it should get the same effect. To get the full effect of this, I'm going to have to take my hat off, so you're going to get to see my bald head for the first time in a while. Okay, so this side of the hanger is significantly tighter than this side, and it's applying more pressure this way, you know, the way that my head is now involuntarily turning. So I wonder if that has something to do with it. I wonder if I flip it this way, if I'm going to turn, yep, there we go. So, it's real, because it's applying pressure to your head, so of course it's going to move. I bet if you just had, like, a band around your head, it wouldn't move in either direction because the pressure would be the same on both sides. This is stupid. The only thing genuinely mystifying is why people care. They went on to speculate that the Hanger Reflex could eventually be used as a means of treating patients suffering from cervical I'm not even going to try. A painful condition which causes the muscles in the neck to contract involuntarily. The Hanger Reflex has potential to be a novel, less invasive, and inexpensive treatment for the name of the thing I can't pronounce. However, there is little evidence of what factors are needed to induce the Hanger Reflex. Wow, my head's turning. Now my head's turning the other way. I'm sorry for being overly cynical. I think that Velma TV show just made me angry. Thank you for watching. The names scrolling by are my patrons, and if you would like to join them, then the link to my Patreon is in the description. Underneath this video should also be a row of my merchandise. As you can see behind me, you can buy that mug. It has a dog on it. It has a good dog on it. It's actually my attempt to draw Scooby-Doo. I've told that story a couple times on my channel. At the end of these videos, I like to talk about the movies I saw most recently. Oh, this is actually a fantastic example. So I saw two movies this week. I saw Men, which I'm not going to talk about, and I saw the new Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie on Disney+. That is a fantastic way that you can reboot an old nostalgic children's franchise and make it more, like, edgy and mean-spirited. Now, obviously, it's still rated PG, so it's not too bad, but there is definitely a lot of jokes for adults in there. Also, it totally canonically takes place in the same universe as Roger Rabbit, and there's multiple references to it, so if you like that movie, maybe you'll like this one. I recommend it. One thing I will say is that the acting is terrible, both the human actor and also I didn't really like the person who played Dale. Although, I'm sure a lot of people have nostalgia for certain voice actors who appear in a lot of properties, like Rob Paulsen or Billy West or Tom Kenny. For me, whenever I hear Trace McNeil in something, it's just like, that's my childhood and my young adulthood and my adulthood, because she's literally in everything. And hearing her play Gadget in this movie was just like such a trip, because I haven't really watched the Rescue Rangers TV show in like 20 years. And her voice as the Gadget character is just so similar to her voice as literally every other character, but it's slightly different, it's slightly off, and she's, you know, significantly older than the last time she played the character. It's a little weird.